no one ever said to me, you're a great worker. No, all they ever said to me were, you should have been a comedian. So have you heard that a lot through your life?
Oh, terrible, yeah.
Right, from friends and family?
More from, probably not so much from friends, from people that would work for with me for a while.
Right.
Like when I was a barman, people's clients that I'd be dealing with,
Right.
you know, you're telling jokes and...
So you need a sense of humour as a barman.
You do,
yeah. Even for dealing with kind of like the difficult customers.
But there's probably no accident that the likes of Brendan Grace was a barman.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you learn a lot. You meet a lot of people.
All you know.
People are interesting. I mean, most material in any comedy thing is to do with people.
Right, observation.
Observation,
right.
Yeah.
And where are you living at the moment now?
In Blyburn,
right.
in County Meath.
County Meath, right, yeah. And so you've worked at a good few jobs in during your lifetime?
Ooh, a lot, yeah. Construction, bar work,
right.
engineering work, security work.
Right. And you published a novel as well at one stage in America?
It wouldn't be a novel, it's just a book of short stories and poems.
Right.
It was published in New York.
Right, yeah.
It wouldn't have been anything spectacular.
Right.
Anything exciting.
Right. So why stand up now?
But much the same reason as people do bungee jumps.
Right.
You want to do something once in your life,
yeah.
and if it works, well and good, and if it doesn't, well...
Well, that's it. You know, that's the whole point of what we do on the Do It There, which is so great. You came along. Are you nervous? No, we're going to set you a pretty difficult task.
Yeah. Well, actually, funny enough, I was actually torturing my wife and kids over the weekend, making them stand as an audience. And you know, I couldn't believe how difficult it was.
Yeah.
Now, Kevin was saying to me that, you know, Kevin Kildene was saying to me, oh, it's harder with your own family, but I hope it is.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, you mentioned Kevin there now, and he did our Do It There challenge last week.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was very, very funny. It's a definition of comedy, actually.
Yeah, and you and him get on both crazy.
Well, let's have a look at how Kevin got on last week.
Yes.
Kevin, I will never get tired of seeing that. That's my screensaver.
Is that your screensaver?
I'm sure I'll make it available. I'm sure you're going to Shea website pretty soon. Well, Kevin, it's a difficult job, stand up. I'm just looking at it from the outside. What's James going to be doing for you, first of all?
Well, I'm going to hook up with him tomorrow for 2 hours.
Right.
And first, look at his stuff, what he's got.
Yeah.
I think you were saying you did a lot of jobs. I think that sounds good for raw material.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to see how you tell them, how you structure them, order them. Just see how you relate to your raw material. And then after I see that, I'll be giving them pointers about how to present it, the beginning, the end, the middle, hit peaks in between, lots of technical stuff.
He's going to take on a pretty difficult crowd in a very famous comedy setting.
Well, he's going to do a set in the Comedy Cellar,
right.
which has been gone, which I first set up with a couple of other guys, Barry Murphy, Ardla Hannon.
Who went on to like
bigger and better ballet.
Ballet.
So I think it's a very supportive place.
Yeah.
We'll put them on in a good place in the middle, not at the beginning when they're maybe a bit slow to warm up, not at the end where they might have gone a bit mad. But just nice in the middle, and then we'll do a small set and see how he gets on. The thing about comedy is you can read all you want and there's only one way to do it, and that is in front of a crowd.
Was it scary your first time out?
Hugely scary. I mean, I had to get drunk for a year. And that's true.
The only way you got
I found it nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It's funny, like you said, when you look at it from the outside, you could sit and like a lot of people come up to me and say that is the hardest job. But when you're in it, you forget it and you develop your technique or whatever. But yeah, it is nerve-wracking, so I think you're a very brave man. But just jump right in.
Is that the main thing? James, are you prepared to jump right into this there and give it a go and have a laugh?
Basically that. I have no sense anyway, so I suppose there's no point in that.
No sense, that's a good start.
You're halfway there.
No, I'd have got plenty of experience of making a disgrace of myself, so I think I'm well on the way.
Well, hopefully you won't disgrace yourself. Kevin will be there to hold your hand through the thing, but not literally anyway.
You're on your own.
You're on your own. When you get up there on the stage, you will come back on Thursday and we'll see how you get on in the Comedy Cellar. Kevin, once again, thanks very much.
Pleasure.
And the best of luck. Now, in the meantime, if you'd like to try our Do I Dare challenge, then write to us at Do I Dare, Shea, RTE, email us at seoige@rte.ie.
To laugh at all of you. You saw the TV cameras, you thought, oh, somebody important here. It's just some dickhead that never did comedy before. But anyway, now you know. But anyway, I'm here tonight. They've only given me 5 minutes in case I'm absolutely crap. So I'm going to have to make the most of it. Right, to start, there was a couple of guys I knew. They had a shop up around Moore Street, you see. And they needed a guard dog. So one of the brothers, there was 2 brothers about, one of them said, I'll go down and get a guard dog. So he went to this shop that sells guard dogs, obviously, and the guy says, I've just got the dog for you. So he brings him in the back, this little thing in the corner, and he said, you see that? That's Karate Dog. Well, he said, little fuck of a dog, he's no good, he won't be any good for anything. You watch this, you watch this. Karate Dog, the table, tears it a bit, makes splitters of it. Karate Dog, the chair, next up, shit. Next one, Karate Dog, the concrete block, sand. Fuck me, he's brilliant. I'll take him, how much? Sorry, your man said, grand, right. 600, no problem. So he goes back to the brother's shop. Here we go. Did you get the guard dog? Yeah, there he is. You're joking. No. You don't understand. That's Karate Dog. Karate Dog, me bollocks. Oh! If I'd known it were so easy to please, I'd have done this a lot sooner. I was speaking of Moore Street. I was up there. I've done a lot of different jobs, heaps of them. I couldn't list them. But anyway, I was doing security up around Moore Street. And I remember overhearing a conversation at a fish stall. And this really snooty lady came up to the fish stall. And she picked up a little fish and she said, oh, you know, it's very small, she said. It's very small. And the lady at the behind the stall, she just looked at her and said, listen, love, she said, it's not a prick you're holding. If you shake it won't get any bigger for you. Another conversation I overheard, there was these, right for the joke, will you? There was these 2 ladies that were talking, right? Well, I'm using the term ladies loosely now, you understand. They were having a chat anyway. And one said to the other, do you know what? Himself came home late last night and he was roaring drunk and he had a big bunch of flowers. And do you know what? I knew I was going to have my legs in the air for the night. And her friend said, what's wrong? How do you know that? I was reading an article in the paper there the other day, and it said, you know, I was reading an article in the paper there the other day, and will I get this right? It's saying about women, you know, they reckon that the reason that women close their eyes while they're making love is they just hate to see men enjoying themselves. Well, I don't know how true that is. There was and just beside it, there was another, it was a very tragic story, right? There was a fella, he was doing his first parachute jump, and he jumped out of the plane, and he pulled the first cord, no shoot. Pulled the second cord, no shoot. Roaring towards the ground, And suddenly, as he's getting a bit near the ground, he sees this fella coming up towards him, right? And he's sitting on a cooker. And he's flying up. And he says, excuse me, you don't know anything about parachutes? No, he said, do you know anything about gas cookers? I find it. I'll finish on this one, right? And this has nothing to do with anything, so there's no follow-up on it. But there was a friend of mine, he clicked with this girl at a disco one night, and he brought her up out into a car park, you know, into the car with a bit of, you know, with her. And she said to him, listen, I'm into some really kinky sex. She said, so, oh, he said, lovely, I love a bit of kinky sex. Oh! She said, it wasn't me, I swear to God. She said, so the first thing I want you to do, I want you to kiss me somewhere really dirty. Well, no, he said, if you think I'm driving you to fucking Limerick in this hour of life, and I'll do one more. I'm not supposed to do one more, but I'm going to do one more. I was listening down there at the bar, you know, there a while ago, and some of you women can be so cruel. A fella came up to a girl and said, you know, I'd love to get in your pants. She said, no thanks, I've already got one asshole in there already. I'll be on the show on those shit. I can't even say it. So, do you like the one about Christy Brown and his parrot? You know that one? And he's there. He's there, hitting the cage with his head and saying, say my name, Christy Brown. Say my name. And the parrot turned around to him and said, sure, you can't fucking say it yourself. Listen, I'm James Lane. Thank you very much. You get a fantastic